6:30 a.m. It was like any other autumn day. I sleepily got up and put on my clothes. After putting on my clothes, I stumbled over to the counter and turned on the coffee machine, poured it into my mug, and put on my shoes. It was cold, but my black suit for work kept me slightly warm. 7 a.m. After starting my car and exiting my driveway, I finally on track to start my day. I walked into the office and said good morning to Jane, the receptionist. I noticed as I got into the elevator that things weren't normal. A man I had never met before stood in the elevator, but something was off. He was looking down with his hands clenched in a tight fist. Then it happened. His head snapped up and turned to me in an instant. I. Are you okay, friend? I asked, but he didn't respond. He only slowly approached me and extended his hands. I finally saw his eyes, and they were bright white. I didn't hesitate, and out of fear, I threw my fist at his face. It landed with a loud smack, and he slowly turned his head back to me. His nose began to bleed, but he didn't even seem to notice. He lunged at me, and I stepped away. He hit the panel of the buttons with a loud crash and was knocked unconscious. As the doors to the elevator opened, the large room of cubbies looked twisted. Black wires hung from the ceiling, and there were overturned office chairs everywhere. It looked as if everybody left in a hurry, like there was a large struggle. I couldn't help but scream all of a sudden. I was hit with a feeling of dread. I frantically slammed on the call button for the elevator, and after what felt like hours, the door finally opened. 7:25 a.m. The man I had first encountered was gone, and the elevator looked normal. I initially hesitated, stepped into the elevator. I pressed the button to the lobby and descended the 34th to get there. When the elevator reached the lobby, I hear a ding and waited for the doors to open, but they didn't. I was trapped in a small box, and my heart was pounding. I had a feeling that I was being watched, but there was nothing I could do. Then, the doors opened. The lobby now looked like the cubics upstairs, and the receptionist was missing. I walked out the doors and into the streets, and the entire city looked like a ghost town, as if it wasn't touched in 1,000 years. The buildings were slowly crumbling, and the cars looked dirty and destroyed. As I inspected the streets, my worst fears came true. I saw the man slowly walking towards me, and I prepared to hit him again. He charged at me, and I threw another punch, but missed. He jabbed me in the stomach, and I fell to the cold, wet sidewalk. As he leaned over me, I kicked him. He fell right next to me face first. I tried scrambling to my feet and started kicking him. I just kept kicking until I heard a shout. "Stop! Oh my God, you're hurting him." "What? Who was that?" Then I woke up. The streets were normal, but people were crowded around us. Nothing was wrong. I was kicking an innocent man. His face was bloody and he stared up at me with fears in his eyes. Oh my God, I thought. I just hurt him for no reason. "And that's where the dream ended?" the man asked me. "Yes, but it wasn't a dream. It felt so real." I tried to explain to him, but he didn't seem to understand. "Well, I'm going to be honest with you. There's no way you were just seeing things." "You don't understand," I yelled at the man. "No, it is you who does not understand. You are being charged with aggravated assault. That is a third-degree felony with a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison. I am trying to help you, and you can't make up stories." "But that's what happened. It's not a story. It's the fucking truth," I screamed. He didn't understand. He just thought I was lying, making up excuses, but he wasn't there. He didn't understand. "Fine then, have it your way." The man got up and began to walk away. See you in court then. And then he was gone. Hey guys, Phantom Raven here. Thank you guys so much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I will see you all next time. Peace.